Hello, my name is Kenneth Culhane and I'm the head chef at the Dysart in Petersham. Dealing with vegetables and using vegetables is something that I'm very, very fond of, and it's something that I like to, a lot, especially since starting to work at the Dysart, have explored and worked with a lot more. And one of the most fundamental parts of, I suppose, working with vegetables is making sure that they're cut properly, and this knife is perfect for that. It's like the mushrooms for this broth we're just about to do. It's paramount that they're sliced very finely to maximise the flavour in the in-stock. So the knife is precision sharp, and it works exceptionally well to be able to create that style of sauce for the dish. Within the craft of cooking, I think having sharp knives and having the respect and the integrity to keep your knives in a good manner, I think it's a fundamental skill that every chef should have. And I think once you get a good set of knives, they should be, just as the vegetables that in the dish are cared for, the knife should be cared for in the same way. The dish, it's just a vegetable broth really, it's just a spring vegetable broth really, or like a soup, I suppose, a spring vegetable soup. If you look at this moment in time, we've got our own asparagus that we grow, incredible broad beans, really, really lovely like radishes, radish leaves. So for me, I was looking at creating a dish that represented that. Kept the integrity of the vegetables, it smells wonderful at the table, it's got a little bit of theatre as well from the sauce being poured, and as well as that, it encapsulates all the flavours and senses. You've got the sweet, sour taste in the sauce, because I suppose in the sense the sauces are taken a little bit from Chinese or Asian style cooking, where you have the sweet and sour taste. And we do that by adding some Banyuls vinegar and a little bit of lemon juice and soy. So you're creating a match between the umami of the roasted mushrooms to the acidity of the vinegars and the lemon juice, and then it's finished. Obviously, you got a nice coating from the Beurre Noisette from the cooking of the mushrooms as well. And that's a fundamental part of it, I think, as well as that browning, that Beurre Noisette that's created, that obviously imparts all those lovely, wonderful flavours from the mushrooms, and then that's in the end of the sauce that's kind of emulsified into it, so you create a coating on the tongue, I suppose, through the fats. The first year I did it, I thought, yeah, this is really hard. It was a lot of work, a lot of pressure, I suppose, but it's a great time as well, because you meet some incredible people in the stages along the competition. Like the judges. We got to meet some wonderful judges, and everyone was really, there to help you along. I suppose you put yourself under the pressure yourself to push yourself. But I think once I entered the first year, I said afterwards, well, I'm not sure I'm going to do it again. But then after a couple of months, you just go, yeah, I'm going to have to. You just get, I suppose, a hunger to want to win it, and I'm really delighted that I achieved it. The scholarship is, as only I'm learning now, is not just that day. It's a lifelong almost mentoring through the Roux brothers. Like Michel will call you, or he'll send you an email, or if there's something happening, he'll maybe have you fill you in that. You're almost like you're part of a network, and a very special network as well. Of chefs, like-minded individuals that love food, appreciate eating and the whole art of eating and the whole process behind food. So I think to win it is on a day is great, but on the day it's amazing. But I think it's the lifelong guidance and lessons, and it's hard to explain really, I suppose, because there's so much that kind of pops up that we have going on all the time, which I think that part of it is really, really inspiring to be a part of. I think any chef would want to really, anyone that's motivated and wants to get on in this industry, I think there's no better way than to be a part of it. Traditionally, we'd probably have just potatoes and some vegetables, but I think now I'd like to do something special, so I'd probably do the dish. This March dish, the vegetables, it's a dish that's pretty simple to do at home. Really, you just have to have the base ingredients. Any types of vegetables that you have that are seasonal will work really well with that. So I'd probably cook the dish I'm doing for this.